The forest was dark, the air was cold. The four friends huddled around a crackling campfire. Their laughter echoed through the trees. They were happy, oblivious to the danger lurking nearby. "Tell us another scary story, Mark," pleaded Lisa, her eyes wide with anticipation. Mark grinned wickedly. He loved to scare his friends. "Okay, but don't blame me if you can't sleep tonight." He began his tale, his voice low and menacing. As Mark's story reached its peak, a twig snapped in the darkness. Everyone froze. "What was that?" whispered John, his eyes darting around nervously. "Probably just an animal," said Emily, trying to sound brave, but even she felt a shiver run down her spine. Mark stood up, grabbing a flashlight. He scanned the trees, but saw nothing. "See, just our imaginations," he said, trying to sound reassuring, but deep down he felt uneasy, very uneasy. As the night wore on, the friends couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Every time they looked up, they thought they saw a figure standing at the edge of the woods. Each time it seemed closer than before. "This isn't funny anymore," Lisa cried, her voice trembling. Mark tried to be brave, but he couldn't deny the terror that was gripping him. Something was out there, he could feel it, and it was getting closer. At the stroke of midnight, the figure appeared at the entrance of their tent. Its eyes glowed red in the darkness. The friends screamed, scrambling back in terror. Then, just as suddenly, it was gone. Mark shone his flashlight at the spot where the figure had been standing, but there was nothing there. The next morning they found something even stranger, footprints leading away from their tent, but none leading in. As they packed up their gear, a voice whispered in their ears, cold and sharp as a knife, "I was never outside, I was always with you." The friends exchanged terrified glances. They knew then that they would never forget this camping trip. They had been watched, and they were still being watched.
Subscribe for more.